Okay, I don't know if this is getting on here or not. But anyway, this is Bonsai Anonymous. I'm working on a little project here. This is a pot that broke in half. And I decided to use the part as it is, broken. And put some sort of forest on the top of it. I don't know what it'll do. I don't know. Try to pull this up a little bit. Oops. Okay, so I'm not sure what is going to be in this, but I'm going to just let it sit a little bit for a while. I'll look at it. I think what I want to do, something I was thinking about doing before. I thought these were stones, but they're not. It's sand, so another video down the toilet. Stuff away. Anyway, it's my shortest video by far because I had an idea with these with the blue rocks, just like these black ones, which I really like. They're very heavy. I don't know what they are, but it doesn't matter. You're going to collect water, and this is going to go down into it. So what I was going to do was have a river somehow flowing through here with the blue rocks. But of course, they're not rocks, they're sand, so that's not happening. I'll come up with something else. So this will be some sort of forest with things back here, maybe one on the front here, two on the front, one on the back, maybe one over here. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 at least, maybe 9. But now I have to find 9 of something. That's interesting. I distracted. I'll come back up. One of the things I burn for charcoal is the pet. When the birds eat nuts and stuff like that, they leave a waste. This is a sunflower seed shuck, I think, and it's probably just pure charcoal. Just put the charcoal down in there. I do like the colored carbonate. Can you tell I'm kind of treading water now because I don't know what to do next and I don't want to stop the video? I wonder if that ever happens to anyone else. So, but talk about this for a second. This has been sitting over here on the wall for months, maybe a year, I don't know, maybe that long. Not having really any idea what to do with it. Sat over there in a plastic just saw a lizard try to eat a worm, and I think the worm got away. Let's smooth it. I like the display. Everybody's got to eat, right? Okay. Can you tell that I'm ADHD, easily distracted? Oh, look at that butterfly up there. Okay. If any of you have listened this far and watched, I have a medium story going. It's a novel, actually, and if any of you want to read it and give me feedback, that'd be great. Tim Walters on Medium, that's where I am. And they have something called, let's see, Novelember, I think, maybe something like that, where they take November and put a novel on the front, and people who sign up for it or who do it, try to write every day in November, see what they come up with. Well, missed the first 2 days, so had to start today when I found out about it. And I've got a little story going. I don't know how it's going to end. I wonder how many authors have that problem or that gift. I'm not sure it's a problem. So I had a plan for this. These two halves, which broke long ago, are going to be at an angle like this. And in the middle is going to be a blue river flowing, and then these were going to be two hills with plants, down into a valley. Well, it didn't really work out that way because I have the wrong kind of stones. I have blue sand, not blue stones. The blue sand would just go right through, down into the bottom through this, which is kind of what it's designed to make sand do. So it would be some sort of forest, and what will it be? Well, what do I have in my yard? I have Suriname cherries. I have Mayan spinach coming up all over the place, strangler figs. I have a lot of other plants coming up that I haven't had a lot of luck with so far. Snow on the mountain, I've had a few plants make it, maybe 5, and they're great. But I've got a million of them in the yard. I have lots of firebush. I only have 2 coming up. One that I dug up and planted, and the other one just came up by itself. We have 2 of those, even though there's 75,000 in the yard. Let's see, what else do I have? I have gooseberry. That might work. I have some nice gooseberry plants that could go here. And they're beautiful plants. They have nice berries. That sounds like a pretty good idea, but I don't know. They spread out a lot, even small. I don't know if that's a great idea. So I'll think about it. Sumatra cherry is my favorite for this because the Mayan spinach doesn't bend. It just breaks. And that's kind of its appeal. You break off a piece and plant it, and you get another plant. But it's not great for bonsai bending. You can make little forests out of it, and that's pretty cool. I'm not sure it will stick to this. I don't know about the roots. Notice that this is shaky here. I'm going to get one of these little pieces of this stuff to go under it. Just a little bit. Okay, so what I've been doing while I've been sitting here is, number one, orienting this in the pot so that this can be the front. Okay? Now that means, now that I'm noticing it, the thing is, what's it called? Weighted to this side. This is where the heavy rock is, and most of the pot is here. So that means that whatever I grow here has to make up for it up here. And that's what I think. So I'm going to put something in this. This is coral. Both of these, I think, are coral conglomerates. I see little shells here. Not that you will be able to see them once the plants are on them. They're real small. I have a couple other places where you can see them better. One thing I just noticed that this really appeals to me now that I see it as accidental. This pot matches these, even though I made it. Concrete, broke it, cracked again. Just a real disaster of a pot. I feel the bottom over here. I feel some smooth concrete from the bottom of the whatever I put it in. Anyway, I just don't like to throw these things away, and most of the time, at least to my own satisfaction, something comes out of it that I like. I see this wire right here. I don't know if I can use it to wire anything down over there or not, because there's only one of them. Buried under here, coming up like this, no good at all, way too short. Okay, so I don't know how long the video is now, or even if it's still recording, but the next time you see this will be when I have decided on what plants to put in. I'll put some plants in. Another problem I have in the yard is that I love these big ones. I love the tiny ones too, but the big ones really appeal to me. Almost like making a country, or a county, or a city, or something. A community, a forest. I like the single trees too. I like all of it, but these really appeal to me, and the problem that I have isn't that. The problem is that I don't have a lot of room for a huge one like this. think of at least two big Suriname cherry, that's not true, two big Mayan spinach forests, each this big, that kind of don't have a place right now. And the other one that I made that this big, that was willows, has a place, but that place has been taken. So probably what I'll have to do is take some of these big round pavers, which I have some because I'm replacing them with shells, and place them around and put these on, and hope that whatever I choose to grow here isn't something the ducks like, because the ducks are wonderful. The most peaceful they're the most peaceful animals. I've had a few that like to bite, but not many. They're peaceful. But one thing they will do for you is they will trim anything in your yard that they like to eat. They'll trim it down to just as high as they can reach it. So suppose they liked my Suriname cherries. A duck's upper reach is about 4 feet. Yeah, they don't fly to eat, they stretch their necks. And they kind of chomp in the air like that for whatever they want. And whatever they like, 4 feet and under is going to be gone. I can tell you some things they like. They like Mayan spinach, and actually a few lizards and so forth like that. I have so much of that, and it's growing. I'm growing more of it. I have a lot of that. I don't worry about them eating it. The other thing they like to eat is the artillery plant. I've got a little plat of those over there growing because my wife likes to use them in her succulents pots because they're just cool. The ducks love them, and so that flat of artillery plant is flat. There's about 2 little pieces of plant coming up. The rest of them have been chopped down. So let me look at a couple things here. What I'm doing while I'm diddling here is I'm looking at some of these willows that have been in here for a while that really can come out. I don't know if I'm going to be all of it. Let's see if it is. That one. You look a little worse for wear. Let's get rid of the ones that don't have really their roots. Okay. The deal with trying to save every single plant is a tough one. You're not going to be able to do it. That's just all there is to it. You're not going to be able to do it. So if it's looking shaky, like a couple of the ones I threw out, then it's better just to start with a different one. I don't like to kill anything. I don't care what it is. Bugs, ants, I just don't like it. And so it bothered me a lot at first to chop pieces off and pull them out of the ground if they were dead and all that, but I have so many more that it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what I want to do with this right now, since I'm sitting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know about you. Putting you back in here. So we'll go with 4 at the moment. Okay, now, there's the muck. I may regret this. The muck is okay. Yeah, it's okay. So let's try the strongest one. You know, I'm changing my mind about this. Changing my mind. I want to give these guys a little more of a chance to grow. The last time I put some young ones in like these, idea again. Okay, that's good enough for today. Bonsai Anonymous out.